Can you believe that sciatic pain sometimes just pops out of nowhere? A lot of times you can get help with sciatic pain from these 3 things that I can teach you fairly quickly, sometimes within minutes of trying it. The first 2 are going to be really good for instant relief, and then the last one is going to be good for lasting relief, so you're going to want to stick around for that. It is important to know that you can self-manage some of this pain. If it's really bad, where the nerve is being compressed really bad and you just can't get it to go away, make sure and consult with your doctor. But let's start talking about what we can do right now at home. Not a whole lot of time, so let's get into it. So the first one that we're going to talk about is where you're lying on your back and you're stretching out that low back and nerve. What you do is you find a flat spot and then you bring both of your knees up to your chest and you hold that for up to 30 seconds, and you do this 3 times. If this is a bit difficult for you, what you can do is just concentrate it on the affected side, where you just bring one leg up to your chest. And there's 2 variations of this. You can have a bent knee on the unaffected side, or you can straighten that leg and get more tension on it while you're bringing that knee to your chest. If this feels really good to you, make sure that you are doing this multiple times a day so you can get that maximum amount of relief. Moving on to this next one. This one is going to decompress your low back so it can take pressure off that nerve. What you need to do is find the edge of a bed, a countertop, something that's hard where you can lean over it and relax that pelvis and low back area so you can decompress where that nerve comes out and goes down your leg. And then reach your arms out in front of you, just really concentrating on relaxing that low back. You'll feel that stretch all along that low back. That's how you know you're doing the right thing. And breathing through this is really important. Another thing to think about is making sure that your toes are still touching the ground slightly. You don't want to be completely hanging, because this allows you to relax that low back even more. Now for this one, you can also hold this up to 30 seconds and do this multiple times a day. Some of the ways that you can increase some of that decompression in there is reaching to the side one way or the other so that you can concentrate that more on the opposite side that you're reaching towards. Always remember to make sure and relax while you're doing this and breathe through it so you know you feel that in that low back area and it's really comfortable to you as you're relaxing. So we talked about 2 that can give you more instant relief. Let's talk about one that can give you lasting relief. This one is going to be where you're actually trying to make some correction. You're also stretching some ligaments and muscles out. One of the things that you need to do is have a wall. Most of us have a wall. Okay, that's stupid. Find yourself a wall and you come about a foot off of that wall, and then you lean your shoulder into that wall. This is very important. You always have your affected side away from the wall. So the side that feels good is up against the wall, the affected side is away from the wall. So what you do is you lean into that wall with your shoulder, and then you use your affected side hand to push your pelvis into that wall. Now you want to make sure to go into this where it's comfortable. Make sure it feels good when you're doing this. And then you just hold that for 1 second, and then you pull back and you repeat this one 10 times. And then you relax for a little bit, and then you do 3 sets of this one. And you want to make sure that you do this one every day, whether you're feeling good or not. So you can intensify this one once you get to feeling better, where you actually raise your arm up and put your elbow and forearm on the wall to get your hips further away from it. Once again, remembering that the affected side is away from the wall. And you can do different variations of this where you move your hand higher up the spine and push in. You will find that spot that feels like it's getting the relief that you need, and then concentrate on that one. Now always remember that on any of these movements that I taught you today, to make sure and not overdo it. Just like anything in life, you want to push yourself a little bit, but don't overdo it. Make sure and go out and do these with proper technique and take care of yourself out there, guys. I'm Dr. Steve K with WellnessOne. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like, subscribe to our channel. It really does support us and help us reach more people. If you have an exercise or something that you do for sciatic pain, please comment that down below. I'd love to hear that. But we'll see you on the next one, guys.